Yay Networks.
Hello, y'all. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. And you know what? We are still neighbors. And you know what? Speaking of neighbors, honey, my guest today, honey, she could find you the right neighborhood. If you're tired of living, honey, in a high rise or in a big city, she could put you somewhere in the country or maybe somewhere where all the nice, wonderful people, honey, just live just like regular people. That makes sense. I guess it does. It don't. It's gonna make sense. But anyway, honey, without further ado, honey, I want y'all to put your hands together for Miss Danielle Scurry.
Hi.
Hi, Danielle. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It is a beautiful day today. So thank you so much for having me.
Yes, Danielle. And you know what? It's just so funny, honey. I mean, here you are. First of all, honey, let me just introduce the people to you. Introduce you at least to the people. And this is Miss Danielle Scurry. And, you know, she's a native of Charlotte, North Carolina. And, you know, and she has an extensive background, y'all, honey, in real estate. Because, you know, everybody needs real estate. Or everybody would like to have real estate, but everybody can't have real estate. But real estate is a good thing to have. And, you know, she also has a marketing and business management background, which my degree is in business management. But, Danielle, I don't use it. I do radio and TV. So I guess maybe I use it some kind of way, though. But I don't use it.
You got your own outlet. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't use it in a direct way. So, but anyway, so Danielle, so tell all the people about you, because now I know you do one of my favorite shows, HGTV. But guess what, though? Now, Danielle, I watch HGTV. This is the honest. I watch House Hunters every Saturday, but I watch it on OWN.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I watch OWN's House Hunters. I love it. That goes to show you, girl, I don't have a damn life. Every Saturday and Sunday, honestly, Danielle, I watch House Hunters because I love the show. But what really bothers me, though, because I was thinking now, because I live in Texas as well. Now, some of those houses I've seen, you know, I've been seeing on show. I said that got to be a repeat or something, because I know those houses ain't this damn cheap, no, because girl, houses are high. I've been looking for a house here in Black Atlanta. And they proud of these houses. A house here look like a shack in my neighborhood from where I'm from, and they want $500,000 for it.
Well, you know, when I was on there, they're still airing the episode, and I was on there in 2020. So sometimes they do reruns, and the market has appreciated. So that it could be a rerun.
Yeah, it is a rerun. Because I'm like, girl, these houses, you know, and then the good thing about it is, though, Danielle, I've already seen half of those shows, but I just watch them again.
I love watching. I mean, I live it day to day, so I love living it out. And I just love that House Hunters is allowing people to see it, you know, from another perspective.
Yeah. So, Danielle, so tell me, how did you get started in the business?
Yeah. So actually, I was kind of born into the business. I grew up in a real estate family. I'm second generation as a real estate professional. Yep. My father, he was in the business since I was a baby. And so I grew up around it. I rode in the car with him sometimes when he was going to show houses or meet clients. And then he had a team because he was a prominent real estate agent in our area. And so when I graduated college, I got my license and I worked with him on his team for a few years during one of the most challenging times of the market during the housing crash in 2008, 2010. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into the business, but I have definitely come to love it. It is my passion, and I'm just very grateful that I've had it in my life, you know, my whole life pretty much.
Yeah, I thought about real estate at one point because I have a friend, she's a registered nurse, and she went ahead and got a real estate license, you know, so she did that for a minute, and then she stopped doing it. And I got a couple, and I have another friend, and she's a realtor, but she's a builder as well. And, you know,
nice.
She does some broken, so she's real good. And I love her because when I bought my house, and she gave me some money back. I love that, honey. Go give me back a check. So that was really good. But I said if I was to do real estate, I mean, I would want, you know, because, you know, they have real estate, it ranges, honey, from, you know, small, then it goes up and up, you know, go from little, high, whatever. But I would like to do some of those damn $1 million houses, honey. That's the ones, that's where you get the good, I mean, not what word am I looking for? Commission. Yeah, you get that good commission, honey. And I would like to do something like that. So that looks like it could be really fun.
I love helping people at all stages. So, I mean, I've definitely done some luxury listings. I think that's kind of what you're talking about. The higher end homes. And I also like working with a lot of first-time home buyers. So I'm very grateful that I've been able to help people at all stages.
So where are you now, Danielle? So what part of the country you in now?
I'm in Charlotte. I am
You
a
still in
Charlotte
Charlotte?
native. Yep. I love it here. It's grown so much since when I grew up. So it's almost like a new city. But yeah, I'm in the Charlotte area, but I cover the outskirts as well. So
So
the
you have
greater
license to
Charlotte.
practice in different states.
Yes, sir. I North and South Carolina. So
Yeah,
I
'cause I
go a
know.
little bit into South Carolina, that the parts that border Charlotte.
Yeah, because I just sold one of my houses, and my realtor, she's licensed in Texas, but she could still do. She's in my hometown, Port Arthur, but she could still do Houston, and
Okay.
different areas
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Now we were just talking. It's funny though that I have you on today. We were just talking about real estate at work, and one of my coworkers, she's looking for a house, which I've been looking, but I don't know if I really want to buy a house in Atlanta or not because I mean I have houses in Texas, so I still don't know yet. But we were just saying about the realtor. We're like, hell, they don't do nothing no more. You just bring them to the house. Oh, you like this? That's what my coworker said. I said, well, they still kind of do. Y'all still do some work.
We do a lot. So the one thing about our industry, we do a lot behind the scenes. So a lot of times clients don't even know all the things that we're juggling behind the closed doors. So we're handling negotiations. The biggest thing is, people think, oh, just getting under contract, but we're taking you from contract to close. There's multiple negotiation pieces throughout that process as well, getting through the appraisal. A lot of times I have to put together appraisal packets to help with that. Also negotiating inspections with the other side and all of that. So there's a lot of pieces that go into it. The one thing that we try to do is make it look easy for our clients, but sometimes then they feel like, well, what did you do? There was a lot.
And those inspections, y'all pay my brother. My brother has his own inspection company in Houston. So he likes that. And that's, a job. Now, it was something I'm about to ask about, I can't remember what it was, but it'll come back to me though. But was it? Damn, it just slipped my mind. So tell me this. Okay, so Daniel, tell me. So what are some type of the roles that your mentorship played in your professional success and stuff? I mean, because your dad was your mentor, right? You said,
yes, definitely the biggest mentor in my life was my dad. Mentorship is pivotal in this industry because things are ever changing. There's just a lot of things that go on, like I mentioned before, with getting people pre-approved, getting them to find a home, and then getting them to the closing table. Those are big pieces. Also with sellers, helping them get their houses ready for the market, explaining the market conditions, because they're always changing. The way that we sold homes during the pandemic, it's a little bit different than now. You definitely need to get your house ready for the market, repairs, updates, things like that. So again, just educating people. But my father was by far my biggest mentor, but I've definitely had other mentors along the way. Unfortunately, he passed in 2017. So I definitely have had some mentors that have helped me navigate during this time as well. And I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah. I know when I sold my rent house, well, it wasn't really a rent house. I bought a house. My neighbor died and his daughter was selling the house. And I didn't want nobody else to move in the neighborhood. So I bought the house and I just let the house sit. I didn't do not a single thing to it. But when I did sell it to these brokers, I made it very clear I ain't paying no closing costs. Y'all take care of everything. So I know that's a major part too. The closing costs and how you negotiate all those different parts of if you want to sell the house and what have you. So that was very interesting to me. But
that's good that you're able to do that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But this is the thing, Danielle. Now tell me this. Do y'all go out to the houses before you sell? Because how do y'all know how to demonstrate the house? Okay, it has a nice deck and the primary room has 2 closets, a toilet, and blah, blah, blah. So do y'all go out and inspect the houses first and see all that stuff before you sell it? Because it's interesting the way y'all sell houses and how you all know how to put all the words to it and make it look like, it's just the best thing since Jesus walked the earth.
So do you mean like if I'm working with a buyer or if I'm working with a seller?
If you're working with a buyer, because say if I want to buy a house from you and you're selling me a house, you're the realtor. So you're telling me, okay, so Gary, this here house here, honey, is it's sit on the Chattahoochee River. It overlooks Jamaica and it has 5 bedrooms. The primary bedroom has this and that. How the wording that y'all put in when y'all selling these houses. Do you see the house first or you just, how do y'all know all this?
It depends. Yeah, so it's a very fast-paced market. So we don't always get to preview the homes beforehand, but what I always do is look at the photos, look at the description. A lot of times agents will put the floor plan in the home before. So when we're walking through, I already know that's the foyer right here. This is the office here. This is
exactly.
The flex space. So sometimes you may have time to preview it, but a lot of times it's just because the agent is knowledgeable. We've looked at the information online beforehand. Sometimes there's a virtual tour, but that it can kind of go either way.
Looking for fun and a chance to win big? Well, jump into the excitement with LoveToPlay.com. Now experience the glitz of Vegas from your couch or on the go. Now with a fabulous selection of games like bingo, slots, instant games, lotto, and Keno, y'all. There's something for everyone. Oh, Lord, yes, honey, for you, and you too. But anyway, y'all, picture this. Now a cozy evening and the thrill of hitting the jackpot from the comfort of your home. Turn every breakout into a Vegas escape. Now connect with a supportive community and win. Guess what, y'all? You could win daily. So, yes, honey, I wanted to win daily because, you know what? Every day is a daily day. But anyway, you can win daily. Well, every day, honey, is a celebration with exclusive bonuses and rewards, y'all. So ready to turn downtime into fun time? I am. Head to LoveToPlay.com. That's LOVE2 play.com and claim your first 50 spins free. Yes, baby. Free. Okay, now, since you got that, I want you to use the promo code Gary's Tea, that's GARYSTEA at LoveToPlay.com to claim your 50 free spins, y'all, with a $50 minimum deposit. Yes, honey. So this offer won't last. So run, honey. Don't walk. I said run. Don't walk to your biggest play day. Yes. Yeah, because I recently looked at a house, honey, and it looked cute online, but good when I got there, it was a total different story, though. I'm like, okay, you know, but
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was, but I loved the neighborhood and everything, and I did like the house, but it was just because, I'm one of those turnkey type person. I ain't trying to do nothing in no house. I want to just walk on in, and honey, there goes the house and stuff. But like I said, I've been looking at houses here, but they could be so expensive, but. And because I'm so thinking about, when I bought my first house, how even though we know time changed and, prices have gone up tremendously, it's just amazing, girl. Because the house I was going to buy my house, and my realtor was, she checked it out. And I didn't understand it. My house in my neighborhood, when I bought it, it was like 150. Girl, why the house? 2 doors, 2 now. 2 doors down there was selling it for 4. How you selling the house for 4 and all our houses cost 150? I don't understand that.
When did you buy your home?
It's been about maybe 10 years ago.
Well, that's it. Especially in Atlanta and in the South, the market is very much appreciated.
But then, yes, the same neighborhood. I'm like, you outpricing the damn neighborhood.
Yeah. And so, the thing is, over time, houses appreciate. That's definitely an issue that we've seen in our market as well, affordability. One of the things, though, that I'm grateful for my area is there's a lot of down payment assistance programs and other things that we can do to help first-time home buyers primarily, or people who haven't purchased a home in 3 years. So there's ways to kind of try to navigate that appreciation. But most thriving markets in the U.S., there's appreciation. We had record numbers of appreciation during the pandemic. Gratefully, in my area, we're starting to see more normal numbers now. It's not as crazy as it was then. But if you're in an area that's popular, that's typically going to happen. You're going to see some appreciation.
And I'm hearing what you're saying, but still, girl,
I understand.
Much appreciation?
I understand. I do.
Oh, my God. So I looked at it. I'm like, girl, y'all must be crazy. No way. Because my thing is, I feel like hell. Once that house, once the market come back down to normality again, I'm like, will I be able to sell this house here for that price or get my money back or what have you? Because it was just, it's too much. I just couldn't believe it. That was almost triple. But
yeah, and I guess even certain markets, people say, if it goes back down, that's not really anything that's being projected at this point, just because the South is one of the highest most popular destinations. A lot of people moving from New York, out west.
That's why Dallas, Texas, the prices are going up tremendous. I mean, the prices are going out the ceiling because people moving from California to Dallas, Texas, and honey, the prices of houses are just going up just crazy. And so, I mean, they've been trying to get me to sell my house, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna just go ahead and keep it, for a minute anyway, because I like my house. And if I sold it, I still wouldn't be able to go buy another one because the price is so damn high with the new ones and what have you. So, but I mean, I like real estate, to an extent anyway, though. But like I said, if I was to do it, I just want to stay high-end houses. But then I guess, everybody needs help. So
yeah, everybody needs a home. So that's why I'm grateful that I can work with people at all levels.
Well, tell me this, Danielle. So, I mean, which one you think is better, to rent or to own?
Oh, definitely to own. When you're renting, you are helping someone else create generational wealth. Much to your point, it sounds like you have, several homes that you bought and sold. So that's creating a nice little income revenue for you if you're renting them out, things like that. Oh, no?
I'm not renting mine. No.
All right. Well, it is an asset, as you see, and you've even mentioned in the neighborhood that started out at 150, those assets are appreciating. When you're renting, that money is just going to the landlord, and that's helping them pay off their mortgage.
Exactly.
So you have to live somewhere. But my philosophy, if I'm going to pay to live somewhere, I want it to be helping my situation, helping my future. Exactly. So I definitely always recommend home ownership if you can.
Yeah, the reason why I didn't rent, honey, just think of during the pandemic, I would have been letting live quick, rent my damn house, and then she didn't have to pay rent. Because they said they stopped people from paying rent during the pandemic, honey. And when people rent out, I mean, and every situation is different. I do understand it. But, honey, my dad had a rent house. And, I mean, I don't want to be a landlord. Our rent house was 2 houses from our main house, and the people that were renting, Mr. Hayes, the light bulb went out. Well, damn it, go buy a light bulb. Hell, I gotta go buy a light bulb for you too, and you rent. It was just too much. I wouldn't dare. So my house is set. I don't rent them. When I go home to them, when I go to my house in Texas, in Port Arthur, and Dallas, I go straight into my house. I don't have to worry about all that now. Maybe one day it might change because, like now, I probably need the money now, but I'm not renting because I don't want to deal with people. I just don't. I don't want to deal with that.
Now, I have a rental property. I have a property manager. So those kind of things that come up, that goes straight to them.
And people tell me that
kind of helps.
Yep, they say get a property manager, but then I got to pay the property manager too. I don't want to pay nobody. I want all my money for myself. So I guess I'm not doing a property manager, which I know is good. And I know, and a lot of people always tell me you get a property manager, you don't have to worry about all that stuff. But I don't know. I just haven't got there yet. I guess maybe as I grow older, which my birthday is tomorrow, I'll get, a little bit
happy
wiser.
Early birthday.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be a little wiser. So, okay. So, Daniel, listen, I got another beautiful question here because, I'm sure the people want to know this, and we want definitely the people to hear. But so, okay. So how important, Daniel, do you think education is when it comes to climbing the ladder in your industry? Because, mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah. Education is imperative in this industry. As I've mentioned before, real estate is always changing. Literally in my area, our state mandated forms, they change every year. So it is important to stay aware of the updates, the changes. Our industry as a whole, we've had a lot of changes that are coming down the pipeline. And so it's just so important. There's required education every year, but myself, I try to go above that and do additional training every year. So there's classes on negotiation, how to be a better buyer's agent, how to be a better seller's agent. Some of those cost money, but it's worth the investment to really hone in on your craft and be the best asset for your clients. So education is huge. It's very, very important.
That's like with anything. Yeah, it's definitely that. And it's like, I remember when I was in college, they called it continuing education. So you want to definitely.
Yep, we have continuing education, but then I take additional after that. I mean, we're helping people, buy some of usually it's one of the most important investments you'll make in your life. Yeah, so it's important that we stay educated on that.
Mm-hmm. So tell me, Daniel, do you do commercial and residential or just residential?
I do just residential. So I focus on that lane. I do have partners that I work with that if someone's looking for commercial, I can refer them to. But residential real estate is very specialized in itself and commercial is very specialized. So I've chosen to just really hone in on the residential side.
Yeah, well, that's good then. I mean, So have you ever thought about being a broker?
So in North Carolina, I am a broker. I technically could have my own firm if I wanted to. I really appreciate the company that I'm affiliated with for the training, the mentorship that's provided, the camaraderie. So I have, at this point, it's not something that I'm looking into because technically I kind of have my own firm within the firm. So I'm able to run my business how I like, but I have the support and some tools that help me better service my clients that is provided by the firm that I'm affiliated with. So yeah, right now I'm really happy with where I'm at.
So are you the only person that followed in your dad's footsteps in your family, or?
That's a really good question. So my mother, for a long time, she helped him and she also helped me on the admin side and marketing. She wasn't a broker, but she has retired from that and she's living her best life. But none of my siblings, I have 3 other siblings, no one else went into real estate. I was the only one who followed in his footsteps.
Well, that's good. I didn't follow. My dad was a mortician. I didn't follow it. I felt so bad. But
I think you chose the right path.
Yeah. So fine. So, okay. So tell me this, and Danielle. So how can people learn more about you and connect online with you?
Yeah, so you can learn more about me on social media. I'm on all the major platforms. I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and it's as Scurry and Associates. On LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube, Danielle Scurry. And then my website is daniellescurry.com, and all of my social media handles are on there as well. Also wanted to share on any of those platforms, you'll see some information about a scholarship that we've put together. My family, just to continue the legacy. That's one of the biggest reasons my why is to continue the legacy that my father created for me and to help others create a legacy for their family. So in that effort, we wanted to remember him, and we've started a scholarship fund, 2 scholarships, one for North Carolina A&T, and that was his alma mater, and then one for a local community college in Charlotte, which is Central Piedmont. So there's more information on daniellescurry.com and all those social media platforms about that as well.
Well, that's good then. And that's good. Y'all doing great things. Y'all helping the community and giving back to all those people that bought houses from you. So
definitely. Yeah. It's important for us to give back to the next generation. So that was the goal there.
Did you sell Fantasia her house? I think she's in South Carolina. Or is it?
She's in North Carolina. I did not sell her house, but I would love to sell her the next one. Or Gary, you've got all the connections. So if you know
Fantasia, she's a friend of mine too. Fantasia, if you're watching, girl, your next time, because it's funny. Her birthday is tomorrow. Our birthday's day after each other.
Wow. Yeah. Please give her my information. I would love to help her with her next home, or anybody moving to Charlotte.
Yeah, and it's funny though, because I have a coworker, honey. She did radio in Charlotte. She loves Charlotte, and she keeps trying to get me to go out there to Charlotte. It's a guy. He's a clothing friend. He's a hair person. His name's Seven. I don't know if you know him or not, but he.
Do you know the radio person? Was it Janine Davis?
Rhonda. Her name was Rhonda Gant. I think she was on the sales side.
Okay.
She was on the sales side.
Yeah, if you know anyone moving to the area, even not just Charlotte, feel free to send in my information. And even if someone's moving to Texas, I can help refer them, or to any other city. I would love to.
Good, because I know Leslie, honey, she's going to make sure of that. So, honey, I'm sure she's going to do that. So, but anyway, well, Danielle, it was nice. And you're a pretty girl, honey. So do you have your face on your card?
I do. Thank you.
That sells too. So that's your marketing side. Well, Danielle, thank you so much, honey, for stopping by, and good luck to you in your endeavors, honey. And when I come through the Charlotte area, because I think I may have been to Charlotte once. I think it was a big football game or basketball game or something out there.
Panthers.
Yeah, because it was a Neiman Marcus out there that I love. But anyway, That's another story. But anyway, so Danielle, you take care of yourself, honey. Good luck to you in your endeavors, and you have a happy summer.
Thank you, and happy early birthday. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm doing the BET Awards, so girl, I got to get ready for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congrats.
So it should be fun. But anyway, you have a great day, hon.
Thank you, you too.
All right, y'all. That was Miss Danielle Scurry, honey. She was from HGTV, and now she's doing her own real estate stuff. And honey, if you're in the Carolina area, honey, look Danielle Scurry up. And like she said, she just gave you all the information. So if you're looking for a house, honey, or whatever, call Danielle Scurry. She's your woman. All right, y'all. I want y'all to all I want to thank each and every one of you. I'm thanking y'all early, honey, for wishing me a happy birthday, honey. My birthday is tomorrow. So, honey, if you want to send a gift, honey, you can just send me a gift. Go to Gary WDTEA, or you could cash out me at $ Gary B. Hayes. I'm taking all gifts so I can help the needy, honey. I'm going to donate a portion of that to charity. So, you know, hey, there's $ Gary B. Hayes. I don't even know this shit. How I'm trying to tell people to donate, give something for my birthday and don't even know the damn sign it. But anyway, you can go to Gary WDTEA. But anyway, happy birthday to me. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday to you, honey. You all are so beautiful. I want y'all to have a great day and a better tomorrow. And we'll do this again soon, honey. Because you know, like they say, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. And how old am I turning? I'm turning, what? I think 37. Bye.